Hello and welcome. Thanks for watching, subscribing, and taking time out of your day or night for us to be together. Um, if you haven't subscribed already, please do. I'd appreciate it. And also, depending on when you watch or listen to this video, I have open slots for tarot readings available with me in September. I will put the link in the description. Also, and remember, I open slots on a month-to-month basis. So if you don't see anything in September, just check back in October. All right? Okay. We've got a lot of stuff going on in September. We've got Pluto retrograde going back into Capricorn for the last time. It was in Aquarius, and now it's back. Pluto entered Capricorn in 2008, and that hadn't happened in like over 200 years or so. And then on November 19th, it's going to return to Aquarius and stay there until January 2044, I believe. There could be some financial or political shakeups during this time. The US elections are happening, so we will see how that turns out. We also have a lunar eclipse this month on the 17th. It's going to be in Pisces. I will talk more about that in the full moon video that I will post later this month. Also, speaking of moons, since the new moon is on the 2nd, this video is going to be about the card of the month and the Sabian symbol for the new moon. I'm doing that to be efficient. Virgo. And also because they're linked, at least how I interpret them, they're going to be linked. And also I don't want to spam you with two videos back to back. Okay? Okay, so our card for this month is the Seven of Swords. And if this is our first time together, just to let you know, I pull cards randomly just to get a sense of the energy of the month. So we have the Seven of Swords this month. And the Seven of Swords is superficially about dishonesty, someone trying to get something over on someone, or perhaps there's some type of guilt going on. And I say superficially because there are some, well, maybe not aspects to this card. By the way, I'm using Tarot of the Cosmic Seed, and I have these in stock in my online shop. This is the indie edition. And I think you can now only get the mass market version. So if you are interested in the indie version of Tarot of the Cosmic Seed, please see my shop. I will put a link in the description. Okay, so on to the Seven of Swords. You see that there is a person in the middle. They are wearing a cloak, holding a dagger. This is literally a cloak and dagger card. You can see there are knives around the person. Now, by the looks of this card, yes, the person could be a thief. Maybe there's some dishonesty going on in the scene. But what if they're a secret agent or someone who is escaping from something and needs to protect themselves? I need to say this. When I read the new moon Sabian symbol, after I pulled the Seven of Swords, it gave me some things to think about. It made me think about the card differently. And here's why. The Sabian symbol for the new moon at 11 degrees, 4 minutes Virgo. And remember, we round up. So I'll be talking about the symbol for 12 degrees. And the symbol is, after the wedding, the groom snatches the veil away from his bride. Now, maybe the bride pulled a fast one on the groom or vice versa, but maybe that deception was needed depending on the context. And here's a story that reflects that, and it's a story from my life and my career. A long time ago, I was working on a morning show. And the main person on that show treated me like crap. I'm not going to get into everything that happened, but I will say this. The radio business, back when I was in it, especially R&B, urban contemporary, hip hop, was probably one of the most abusive, mentally and physically, blatantly misogynist work environments that I'd ever been in. Okay, I needed to say that. Okay, about this other person. They were trying to find another gig. So they sent their show reel to a station that was starting a new morning show. And the station was looking for some talent. Now, I was on that show reel because I was on the show, but I was not looking for a job because I was young and stupid. Um, the station, though, wound up calling me. And to make a long story short, I got offered a job on the new morning show at the station. Now, between the time that the station contacted me after hearing me on the show reel and the time I signed the contract and it was announced I was leaving, I didn't tell anyone anything about what was going on, especially not the person I was on the show with. Remember, they were trying to leave and they were trying to get on that show. Now, I must admit, I played dumb because they thought I was dumb anyway, which was why they openly talked about what they were doing. So I listened, I gathered information from them because I needed the information and they knew more about that station than I did. So I kept my mouth shut until the time came for me to share that I was leaving and where I was going. So this is the aspect of the Seven of Swords that I am suggesting that you consider using this month if you are in a similar situation. Use your cloak and dagger skills to your advantage. And with this being Virgo season, be efficient and focused with it. Don't say more than you need to, and remember why you're doing it. But don't forget your ethics. And you can do this without breaching your ethics. You can do just like I did. And if you need to, set an intention now with that new moon in Virgo and play the long game through the month or even longer if you need to. So when that Seven of Swords unveils in a situation, it is going to feel so good. Believe me. And also, here's the other thing. If you have a tendency to feel guilty about doing things like this, perhaps examine where that guilt is coming from. Because in situations like the one I'm talking about, you have absolutely nothing to feel guilty about. All right? Okay. Let me know how you get on if if you were in a situation like this. I mean, you don't have to tell me everything. You don't have to post everything, but just let me know if this information is helpful for you and helpful for you to have a new take on the Seven of Swords. All right? Okay. That's it. Have a good one. Bye.